Hey everyone, we're going to start this segment off with the fundamental counting principle. Let's read the definition. The number of ways in which a series of successive things can occur is found by multiplying the number of ways in which each thing can occur. We're going to look at a visual of this rule. We have this scenario, Sea-Dog. He woke up and he couldn't decide what to wear. He had to decide between 2 pants, 3 shirts, and 2 pairs of shoes. 2 pairs of shoes. Help Sea-Dog find all of his outfit possibilities. So, Sea-Dog, Sea-Dog, inappropriate. He has 2 pants, and from the 2 pairs of pants, he could choose 3 shirts. So right at this point, we're like, oh, well, he has 6 different outfits to choose from. But then he has 2 pairs of shoes that he could pick as well. So we count them all up, and we have a total of 12 different outfits that can be arranged. There's a lot faster way of doing this. Instead of making this tree, we can simply multiply 2 times 3 times 2 and get a 12, and see that we have a total of 12 different ways of doing this, of picking outfits. So let's move on and look at a different example here. You're taking a multiple choice test that has 10 questions. Each of the questions has 4 answer choices with 1 correct answer per question. If you select one of these 4 choices for each question and leave nothing blank, in how many ways can you answer the questions? They actually give us a lot of info here, some of which we don't even really need. Our bottom line here is that we have 10 questions. 10 questions. And with each question, we have a total of 4 options for each question, right? So if we want to know how many ways we can answer the questions, which means how many ways can we answer all the questions on the test, we would just need to multiply all these 4s together, which results in 4 to the 10th, which is 1,048,556. So you better study. Make sure that you know your stuff, right? Because you got lots of ways that you can answer the test. All right, let's move to the next one here. Telephone numbers in the United States begin with 3-digit area codes followed by 7-digit local telephone numbers. Area codes and local telephone numbers cannot begin with 0 or 1. How many different numbers are possible? All right, so we have a 3-digit area code and a 7-digit local telephone number. Digits correspond to the numeric value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically the keys on the telephone. So we're told that the telephone number, the area code, and the local number cannot begin with 0 or 1, which means that in our first position, we have 8 different possibilities. We have 2 less. Can't use the 0 or 1. But in these 2 possibilities, we have 10 and 10. And then we start with our telephone number. We can't have a 0 or 1, so we have 8-digit possibilities, followed by all the other digits, which we have a total of 10 different possibilities. So we multiply all together, and we have a lot of different options that can be used, right? Let's move on to a question that popped in my head when I was going through this. Why does San Diego have so many different area codes? When I was growing up, we started off with 619, and I didn't remember any other area codes. We eventually broke our way into the 858, and North County, that's 760. So I do have some area codes that are just around San Diego County. But why can't we just have one area code for all of San Diego County even. Well, if you break it down, let's assume that for our first position here, for our telephone number, we can't have a 0 or a 1. And so just like the last one, we have an 8 followed by 6 tens. And if we multiply all that together, that's 8 million different telephone numbers, which might seem like a lot at first, but 8 million telephone numbers for all of San Diego County is probably not enough. I mean, we probably have, well, San Diego City has 1 million people, so that means the county, which would include like Chula Vista and National City and Encinitas and Escondido and all those cities. I'm guessing we'd have like 3 million. I should have done my homework prior. But all these people, they have multiple phones sometimes. A lot of people, they'll have a home line, they'll have a cell phone, and now people have fax lines, they have business lines. So you can see how the telephone numbers would start to run out. And so that's why we have several more area codes, and so you add them all up, and we have 24 different telephone numbers, 24 million different telephone numbers that we have access to county-wide. I'm probably missing an area code in there, but I'm hoping you get the gist of why we would want to have more area codes. Also, this is probably a projection on growth. Also, the city planners probably saw, hey, this is the best place to live on the face of the earth, so we're going to have more people coming here. So let's go ahead and start stacking up these area codes to enable more people to live here. All right, let's move on to the next one. Actually, that's it. I'm not going to have enough time to get through permutations and combinations, so I'm going to have to make a whole other video on that. So here's video 1. See you guys in round 2.